Welcome back to the channel. I'm just kind of hopping around now. This is how it always goes. I was gonna do some nice Miss Fabian and some go to that side of the channel, and instead I'm like hitting the Melvins and some ladies covering Fugazi's Waiting Room. It was a very good cover. And then I'm looking over there. It's like it's Ellis Mario. I don't know if that's close. I'm not sure. CHASE&STATUS is probably a evil name, anyways. But it won't change how badass this is gonna be. I mean, I've seen enough. I watch it on the side, but this time I was like that hoodie, and my personal stance on the whole thing, kind of, come full circle. Whoa, I said like comes full circle, works out good, and I pushed the wrong button, and I wanted to invoke a kick-ass drum cover.
Baddadan. Anywhere we see them, we are bound for another one. Bust up 4-5 down for one Remington. Any boy this man, I told him in a Kellington. Bad man, you know where vibes can done. Vibes can done, we kill a sound boy for fun. Big bad man from out of England. Baseline drop a teddy. Walk with the rapper pam pam. From a guy this the program, shot a slam slam. Them say them a bad man, they have to hog. Which one when we a fire shot, pull pin and fling from them dead by a fit trample them like dogs full of fire, put and none of them no sing song. While a clap up on face, matic in a hand, when I have time for waste with the rapper pam pam. Shot a slam the baddadan.
Okay, I have no idea what the hell is this.
Baddadan, bad from me bad. Where you get your mother from? Thing when me get
wow.
Afghanistan, they no want see
I
this
like
dance like me and me arm. Brother man, you know me vibes can done. Lyrics them a fire like a bullet from a gun. Big brother man from out of England. When me lyrics start fire, watch out some boy run.
With the rapper pam pam. From a guy this the program, shot a slam slam. Them say them a Batman, me a fi hawk. Which one when we a fire shot, pull pin and fling from them dead by a fit trample them like dogs full of fire, put and none of them no.
Before I get any farther, obviously, BADDADAN isn't what I thought it was. The last time I was here for a full reaction, it almost set me back, like to never do one again, because it was a really dark song. Hella awesome drums, but incredibly dark song. And I thought maybe this was some like really dark death metal stuff again. And I didn't know. So I don't, this is crazy awesome. And whatever the song is fire. I'm kind of around, I'm super happy. And I like drugs.
Say them a Batman, me a fi hawk. Which one when we a fire shot, pull pin and fling from them dead by a fit trample them like dogs full of fire, put and none of them no sing song. While a clap up on face, matic in a hand, when I have time for waste with the rapper pam pam. Shot a slam the baddadan.
Nobody better than
That might be true, huh?
nobody better than
Okay, I'm just from what I've seen. I mean, I think he's at the tip toppity of the game. I know others would disagree, but that's where personal preference all comes in. It's a wonderful thing, freedom of choice. But yeah, flavor, style, swagger, and skill. You got that just kind of down pat.
Baddadan, bad from me bad. Where you get your mother from? Thing when me get, coulda come from Afghanistan. They no want see this cross, might be a bit of me on. Baddadan man, you know me vibes can done. Lyrics from a fire like a bullet from a gun. Big baddadan from outer England. When me lyrics start fire, watch out some viral.
Hey there, guys. That was quite.
Oh, I'm very interested. Oh shit! There's some timing. Oh, that's a drastic change, because it turns out that phone call lasted a long time. I didn't get back till today. It's like 9:05 a.m. And my first takeaway was I had no idea what the song was. I didn't do any research, so I thought, oh, it's some death metal stuff. And it was 100% wrong. I know it seems like I was just there, but it's really confusing. This part does get confusing. If I had to edit stuff together all the time, it wouldn't make no sense at all. Now, I know it was amazing. It was incredible. And I had saved possibly the best for last. So let's see what the man's got to say.
Hey there, guys. That was quite a song, wasn't it? Oh man, I had the time of my life playing it. I'll tell you that for nothing. I'm here to give you a very important message. The time has come. Video clip has been edited already, and I'm releasing the first song with my new band. Next week, I'm going to set up a premiere, so you know 7 days in advance, more or less, but there is something that I need to say. And for real, it's the first time I'm going to talk about this because it makes me feel weak, but I can feel it in my heart. I need to say this. The idea behind creating a band was not to play as fast as I could. It was not to fill everything with technicalities that nobody could understand. I've done that quite a lot. The idea behind forming a band was about expressing emotions and feelings. And I'm saying this because I've been reading your comments, and there are a lot of comments talking about how brutal that music is going to be, how many interesting things they are going to happen. And to be honest, the first song that we are going to release is going to be a very simple one. That's not a coincidence. I made that choice because I wanted to get rid of all the pressure. I don't often talk about this, but very few bands can start with an audience of 4 million people, and I know you are expecting me to do incredible things. This is not about that. This is about doing music with people who I love, having a good time, and just sharing our feelings with music. I'm saying this because I need.
Now, except for the incredibly large amount of editing he had to do, because I think he likes to go on, I wouldn't know nothing about ranting. So, I digress. This was good. This is awesome. For me and where I come from in this world, and what my channel, what has hardly nothing, but still thinks that those ideas, those principles are actually the core reason to do what you do. Not just to check boxes and get up on that pedestal. And it's funny because that's what I take away from that, is that whole, well, if you do this and you do that, you'll be the best. I'm not sure that's the group you should cater to. And, I changed the headline of my channel to reflect that. So, I do believe what I'm saying. I do. And then it's nice to hear other people say the same things. Had no idea. It's very cool. I'm glad I waited. So it got me time to reflect on it all. Yeah, no, this is where Robert owes Robert much thanks again, because as an attitude adjuster, oof, it's fantastic.
You to understand that I would love to keep it very polite and decent. When it comes about me, I don't give a shit. I've been on social media for long enough. I've received death threats, insults about everything you can imagine. Don't forget that this time I also have two great people by my side, and I love them and I would not like them to feel hurt in any way. And I really feel like that is my responsibility, sort of. So next week we will upload that song, then hopefully we will be able to upload more and more every single month. We are inspired by Korn, Limp Bizkit, System of a Down. That means music goes first and not drumming. So I would recommend you to listen to it a couple times, 3 times, and if it does resonate with you, great, let us know. And if it doesn't, let it go. But let's keep it respectful, guys, because this is probably the first time that I feel I'm doing something just for fun, and I'm sharing it with you. So with all of that being said, thank you so much for watching the video. Please subscribe and comment whatever you want me to do next. And of course, as always, I really hope to see you all guys very soon on the next video. Thank you for staying here with me. Stay safe and take care.
Yeah, and over there on the one of his links is the hey, see, those 2 links are appropriate for what I was talking about. That's why I said what I said at the very beginning. Wow, thank you. Universe, just I think it all worked out. I think I wrapped this up in a package I'm pretty happy with. I think the drumming is fantastic. I think the foundational belief system is much more important to take away. And then the reflections on the cult. Because this is where it turns out doesn't matter. Any sort of reaches the wrong people. From 1 to 100 to 100,000. You know, it's just how much of that can you weather? Because it turns out, wow, it's just a part of the gig. I really look forward to taking the open-minded, well, I'm going to filter it through those ideas, so I'm guessing the music's probably going to work for me. Right? Because if that's what I'm going to filter it through first, it looks like we'll get there to have a good time. And that's all we were asked to do. Then I've done my fair share. Now, go like, subscribe, and share to the original content creators if you so feel inclined. The rest works itself out. Till next time, that was cool.